Hello BAME Farm fans. So in the previous video, we just changed oil in the skid steer. What does that mean? We got a pile of poop to haul, because they call it spring even though it's not always warm. Today isn't horrendous. It's not bad, but spring has been a roller coaster this year. It was a little warm too early, and then we paid for it. And we might be paying for it again, but we can forget about the weather. And look what's over there in the distance. Yeah, buddy. TW's out flinging poo. It's like gold right now with the price of fertilizer. We spin all the way around. If we see in the barn over there, well, that's where all my money's sitting. Bags of fertilizer. Yeehaw, that was expensive. Could have bought another tractor or two with that. Yeah, probably one. I don't know about two. Nothing's cheap anymore. Of course, they'd probably be rusty. But they would have ran, or I could have made them run. You only need wrenches to make them run, maybe a few parts. Enough of my yik-yakking. We're here to see that tractor in action. That's all we want to see. Pretty blue paint and four-wheel drive. Well, here comes the fast motion portion of the video. In an older manure spreading video, I had viewers count how many scoops. I haven't counted here either. But on the old 145 spreader, I think it held 12 scoops. And then, well, this is the older version of the 185. This is a 680. And especially with having those extensions on the side, the slop sides, we easily hold twice what the old 145 would hold. So I'm sure there's at least 20 scoops going in. I'm not counting them. Congratulations if you are. Now this fast motion makes me look really good with the skid steer. Like I'm moving fast. It's not too bad once the manure coats the concrete. On the dry concrete, I'm real slow. Just the old skid steer, you really hear the hydraulic pumps and the motors when trying to turn. Once it's slick, man, it's just whipping that machine right around. I figured I'd one day, for my future kids, to make a great carnival ride at home. Just put them in the bucket and spin around on poopy concrete. Well, I have gotten better at shifting the tractor on the road than the last video. It's still not great, but I like the shift pattern better. Like the 1086 International, it's just a straight inline shift through the 4-speed. And I've never really been able to shift it without using the clutch on the road. But the little Fords, I can shift them in road gear, no problem. I don't know if it's the design inside the transmission or just the fact that it's what I would call an H pattern. So we're spreading in the field here. Can't see the manure spreader behind us yet, but that view is coming. But I'm spreading, I think in 5th gear on a slow unload on the spreader. I just upshifted there so I can get back to civilization quicker. try to make this as fast as possible. Most of the time in spread manure is loading the spreader. Unloading out in the field is quick. So we're on slow unload, 5th gear, trying to spread it out. We got 12 acres where we chop silage that I'm trying to cover. I figure about 1 load per acre, and later I'll discuss how much is on the spreader, but I'll give it away that there's probably in the 8-ton range. So if we're putting 8 tons to the acre, that's only 8 pounds of each NP and K per acre. Or no, yeah. Because it's a triple one. I'll discuss that some later. But it reminded me to go in more detail now. So this is going to be real fun, this view. Up on top of the cab of the skid steer. I'm sorry if you get whiplash. Now that the concrete's slick, I'm whipping around fast, plus we're in fast motion. That carnival ride idea. Yeah, I'm sure my future wife wouldn't like that, but I know the kids would have a blast. Plus, it'd be cheap entertainment. Don't have to go, to pay to go to the amusement park when we have free rides at home. And there's no line. There'd be no line to wait in either. Just can't tell OSHA about that or anybody else. So this manure has wood chips for bedding. I think a little bit does have straw. I didn't ship any wood over winter, so we do have some straw round bales. I like the wood chips better for consistency, but it's actually super short straw because it's straw stubble that we cut after we chopped the wheat silage 2 years ago. So all the straw is real short, like 8 inches or so it doesn't weave and mat too bad. I've left the bale spear on from the last video, going on an adventure for those round bales, because there's still, at the time of shooting this video, still a few round bales to pick up. I didn't want to take the spear off yet. Here we go. There go the political promises out the back. Even in slow unload, it still seems like it pushes it out quick. This is even a bigger spreader than before, but this fast motion is 8 times regular speed. And the problem with editing videos like this is I think I can get things done as fast as they happen in the video, and I can't. So that's a challenge in real life. Well, I got Dad to drive for me on a load. I did not realize straightening it out straight. I don't know if I've ever turned that tight before. But he got really close there with the tire and the spreader. I'd never pay attention to that. And to be fair, this is probably the first time that Dad has driven the TW in general. Like, I don't know if he's driven it at all since we got it. I mean, he might have driven it when we brought it home, but he hasn't done any tillage work with it. Much of anything else. This is the bad end of the manure spreader to be at, Plus, we've seen the spreader before. What we really want to see is the tractor. Yeah, it's I don't know how I feel about leaving the spike on. I did because I was too lazy to take it off, but if I come out and chisel plot tomorrow, I'm gonna have to remove it. I never realized just how fast the drive shaft was spinning down there. I don't even have the front wheels engaged. Whew. It's a good workout. Makes me wish I had a drone. Hopefully I don't fall in a rut and land in a bunch of poop. The top of the hood is dusty because we sat in a barn all winter. And I haven't washed it off yet. Trying to see how dirty we get, spread manure and stuff. But you're not doing too bad. As you've noticed, we took the fenders off. Cab doesn't seem any dirtier because of that. Plus I like seeing the front tires some. I have not taken the weights off the front yet. I want to. I need to. I'll probably quick do that before putting the plow on tomorrow. This is at least load 10 is my guess. And the rough equivalent of each load of manure, and the manure usually tests out at about 111. And I couldn't tell you how many tons exactly. It wouldn't surprise me if there was 8 tons or more on each load. Obviously I know it's like 200 bushel or something. But as far as value, if we compare it to commercial fertilizer right now, you know, we're looking at somewhere in the range of probably $200+ per load, just based on how much area we're covering and knowing how much 1919 we put down, plus the cost of that fertilizer. And I don't know, I may be undervaluing it some, I'm not sure. I know we had about 12 acres of corn back here. We won't get it all covered. And a lot of the value of the manure is the organic material, because that helps build soil. And it's better soil than, say, clay particles and whatever else is breaking down below the soil to make it. Organic was... I could go on and on about soil. Whew. Oh yeah, look at our nice beacon up there. We're being all European with our safety. There's no safety sticker on this side. Woo! Little ditch right there. I guess it made water flow, but I must have some obstructions. Have to recut that. Whew. Okay, eventually Dad's probably gonna turn around. I don't know if he's looked back at the spreader yet. That was a good long run. It's about empty. Ooh, and I'm getting tired of chasing after him. The fisheye lens, you won't see it, but from way back here, the tractor's so far away on screen, holy cow, the front wheels have so much toe in. And so I'm not going crazy, I can see it. And I thought it was bad from the tractor seat. I can see it from here in the field. That's probably why the two tires look like they're wearing a lot more on the outside. I mean, they will in general, but they're running in together hard. Have to look at that next rainy day. Okay, well, I'm tired of walking. Time to get a free ride. How was it?
It'll be okay.
It's not the 1086.